Normally I wouldn't approach ya without a formal introduction. Never been the type to move fast, but I'm feeling early eruption. Now tell me, are you down with that? Once you rock with me, ain't no coming back. I need a monkey, come hold me down. A real queen, now come wear this crown. Now we rockin' like, oh, holler out, flex up. Now we rockin' like, oh, I'll tell you what's next up. Now we rockin' like, oh, holler out, flex up. Now we rockin' like, oh, I'll tell you what's next up.
What is up? Welcome to Soda Flex podcast again. Every episode that I do, I get excited. But there's nothing more exciting than baseball for me, and talking to my friends about this because I don't have a lot of friends that talk baseball. So I have good IQ people right now that talk baseball. You already seen Kyle and Mario in 2 other episodes. We talked about how we loved it. We talked about the steroid era. We talked about the DH in both leagues. Then we talked about our all-time teams. Disagree or agree. Comment. Right? Now we're going to talk about We're going to talk about the current stage that we're at. All the current players that we see now. Where are we at right now? Mario, we're going to start off with the first position, starting pitcher. I hope we're unanimous on this, but I think someone's going to throw a curve. No pun intended. But I have my player, and if you guys don't pick him, you guys will agree, because there's no wrong answer. Well, I mean, there is. We'll find out. So go ahead, Mario.
I'm going with my guy that I just hit a no-doubt home run with last night.
Corbin!
I'm going with Corbin Burns. The guy's nasty. Won the Cy Young last year. Might win the Cy Young this year. He's picking up right where he left off. Great sinker-cutter combo. The guy's nasty, man. I don't think there's very many better pitchers in the league right now.
That boy hit a no-doubter on the show.
Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
Was it a ranked game?
What?
It
was ranked.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely.
I hit 8 home runs that game.
Oh.
I was dropping bombs. Like it was World War II, man. I didn't care.
Hey, Corbin Burns is a good pick. I'm not gonna argue that. So, Kyle, are you going that route?
Oh no, I'm going with Max Scherzer.
Okay, we're on the same page. I'm not even gonna. Before he explains, I went Max Scherzer too. If he doesn't explain what in my thought process, I'll explain. But go ahead, let him know. Max Scherzer.
I picked him because when he steps on that field, it's all about business. Nobody can talk to him. He gets upset when people talk to him.
Mound visits, he doesn't like that shit.
He doesn't like it. He just went out the other day with an injury, probably. I haven't followed up on that. But as soon as he threw it, he motioned over to the dugout, which he hardly ever does. And that man's just a dog, and I absolutely love it.
Man, Max Scherzer to me is the black mamba of baseball. This man literally, like Kyle said, I'm gonna echo everything. Like look, it's game time. Like he's tunnel vision. There's time where they go mound visit and say, "Look, we're taking you out," and he'll say, "Fuck no," like he's not getting out, and he will kill. As hard as it seems, like I said, I got a lot of Dodger friends in the Army that's gonna hear this. Max Scherzer, when he was with the Dodgers, I'm like, fuck, man. Like,
What's insane is, like, he went out with that oblique injury. I think he's out, like, 6 weeks, something like that now.
Right.
But, like, he took himself out of the game. He was like, I'm done. Which is, like, when you know Scherzer's like, I'm done, like, it's a
done.
problem. Because he ain't going out for nothing. It could be a war, hell, high water. He could have 350 pitches in the game. He ain't leaving for nothing.
He's not.
We're taking him out the game.
Bro, the playoff time last year, like they tried to pull him out. He's like, no, I got this. I'm like, bro. And it just so happens that he plays for the team that I fucking hate, bro. I don't want.
But he plays for the Mets, so you don't even got to worry about it no more.
I mean, Bro, you have him and what's his name over there.
Oh, DeGrom.
Come on, you got a good team when you got those
Yeah.
two at the mound. It's a real good team. So we got our starting pitchers out, right? So we're gonna keep it at pitching. Who's closing out your game? It's 9-8 in bottom of the ninth. You got to win this game to go to the playoffs. Who is your closer?
I am sticking with the Milwaukee trend right now because whatever they got going on.
Are you
it's
nodding?
insane to me. What's
Unanimous?
up? Josh Hader.
Josh
Josh
Hader?
Hader.
Unanimous.
Yeah.
So
Josh
if
Hader. The guy
we're
can
unanimous, I need one of y'all to explain. So Mario, you're already momentum wise talking about it. Go ahead.
The guy's the best pitcher, best closer in the game right now. He's got a fantastic fastball slider combo. The guy's gross. You know what I mean? It's been fantastic to watch him play. Like he's ringing up 97, 98 on the fastball, ringing up 90 something on the slider. The dude's gross.
He is freaking gross, and that's the reason why we're unanimous about this. It's like, don't argue. The man is that guy. So we go away from pitching. Now we're going to the position that is now unanimous. Like we're talking.
Yeah, it's got to be.
So DH. We're gonna go DH, and I know we're not gonna be unanimous because we have positions by positions, and we have players that we want to play that position. So who's your DH, Mario?
My DH, Shohei. It's got to be. It's got to be. For me, it's got to be.
You're taking him as a non-pitcher too. So he's not pitching that day,
No,
and
but
you're
the thing
gonna
is,
DH him.
No, so I'm taking him as a DH.
I know
Because
why.
He's an average pitcher. I'm not taking him as a pitcher. He's not a top 10 pitcher in the league to me.
But
He's not.
he's a DH worthy starter.
I mean, 44
Over-
home runs last year. Batting
over-
280
no,
something. Yeah,
I'm
absolutely.
not disagreeing. I'm just like putting content out there. Like you're taking
And
Shohei.
this is why. Like, you don't got to worry about him fielding. You don't have to worry about him pitching. The guy hits for power everywhere. The guy has speed on the base paths to steal bags. You think he was a 40-20 guy last year. You know what I mean? Like I trust the guy on the base paths. He's not slow. He's not going to be a liability there. All he's got to worry about is hitting and running. That's it.
Okay, I see
You know?
where you're going with that, but
Got to.
I'm not gonna. Go ahead, Kyle.
I chose a little bit slower guy. I had to go with Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
All right, so we can't agree every time, Kyle.
I had to.
I went with Vlad too.
Like,
Should have been the MVP last year in my eyes.
oh, absolutely.
But hey, I don't have a vote, so, you know.
I went with Vlad too. Like, we all know that he's not very good at defending, so
Yeah, but when you're a first baseman, like, you don't got to, like, be anything crazy, you know what I
I
mean?
mean,
Oh, no, absolutely not.
he started at third base. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
Yeah.
and that was a mistake.
mistake.
Yeah.
He was a mistake at that position. So
Yeah.
first base, yes, I get it. Like he went to first base, but I think like I'm not taking Shohei over Vlad at DH. Like I just
I
couldn't
would.
do that. I just couldn't.
I don't got to worry. Like, I really don't have to worry about Vlad at first.
But the only reason why you did that is because I'm going to that position. Because I think you're gonna pick him at first base anyway. So who's your first baseman? Mario.
It's Vlad.
Vlad.
It is Vlad. We all have the same player, just plugged into a different spot.
But this is why we do this. We wanna put the content out on the reason. I'm not putting Vlad on defense. The man is a liability to me. But go ahead.
Yeah, he's but like at first you don't gotta stress it as much. And on top of that, like, I'd rather have Vlad at first and Shohei as a DH than have Vlad as a DH and Shohei pitching or in the outfield.
Well, no, I don't have Shohei.
You don't even
on
need-
my team.
Yeah, that's what I said. You don't even have to have Shohei. The hell?
I would,
You're the only one that's trying to put Shohei there.
You would be wrong not to have him in your lineup.
No,
Well,
absolutely.
no,
I wouldn't be
no.
wrong at all.
I gotta put a place from somewhere.
No.
I'll
Yeah.
plug him in somewhere.
He's on the bench. That's all I'm gonna say.
I'll take a minor. Like, this
He's
was
a
a junior
bench back.
last episode that I was making.
He's on the bench, bro. Shohei
Alright.
is a good bench player because why? You can put him in the bullpen or you can put him on the I can't even think of it. What do you do before you go to bat? What's that called?
The batter's box, batter circle, whatever.
Yeah, the warm up. I don't know. I forgot.
On deck.
Yes, he's on deck. Oh my god, I had a blonde moment. My bad. But Shohei to me is a good player to put on your bench to do either or. I'm not putting him on my roster. Now you did, and now you're trying to explain why you did.
But I'm also,
Me and Kyle saying the same thing.
I'm also a big Shohei fanboy. All right, I'm one of those people.
Oh
right?
well. Since we're on that topic, how mad were you to know that we could have drafted him?
They tried to sign him.
Period.
They tried to sign him. They tried. I wanted him. They tried. We missed out on him. We missed out on Seiya Suzuki. I wanted him too. I don't know what's going on there.
Don't talk about it. That's my favorite card. That swing, home run every time. But first baseman for you, Kyle.
I'm gonna upset probably both of you with this.
Freddie?
Oh, absolutely, Freddie.
Oh my God.
I'm going with Frederick Wilson.
You're dead to me.
I'm going with Frederick.
Hey, how do you delete him on this chat?
Yeah, you're dead to me. Freddie broke my heart.
He broke your heart, and he's not even like wasn't even on your team. But
It don't matter about being on the team. He's on the opposite
It matters
team.
where he went.
I
There are
get that. I
29
get
other
that.
teams that dude could have went to.
I get that. But Atlanta wasn't ready for him to be paid as much as he should have been paid.
No.
Atlanta slapped him in the face by their offer.
It's not really that, though. How old is Freddie? And how old is the replacement? Because that's where I'm going. That's my pick. Matt Olson.
Who's your pick? Matt Olson?
He's a better defender.
He's just a younger Freddie Freeman that can play the outfield, really.
He's a better defender than Freddie Freeman. So let me know how old Freddie Freeman is to Matt Olson, which I believe is 29, 28?
Matt Olson's 28.
28?
Freeman's 32.
32. Exactly. Like, it was age. Knowing that they won a ring with Freddie, yes. But now they have to understand, like, they have to grow, like, even more. Now that they got Ronald Acuna back.
But it's not like it's not like Atlanta went out and drafted a younger player. They signed Matt Olson before.
I get
they
where the
finished
slap.
the deal
I get
with
where
Freddie Freeman.
I get where the slap is coming from.
They also
I get that.
they also lowballed Freddie Freeman.
Exactly.
They also lowballed.
Like,
But still,
that's
he could have went anywhere.
That's a slap
You know what I
in
mean?
the face to Freddie because you lowball him, and then you go sign Matt Olson before Freddie even fucking comes out and says he's leaving.
So, quick question.
I think they paid Matt Olson the money Freddie Freeman wanted. Which was like, I'm pretty sure they did.
Quick question. Are you taking an aging Freddie Freeman over Matt Olson right now? Are you, as an owner that has the money and control?
No.
Long term, no.
No, I'm talking about like so for me, like I said, we talked about in previous episodes, when I do franchises, I go in increments of 3 years. In this next 3 years, after they won a Super Bowl, a World Series, a World Series, are you thinking that Freddie Freeman is going to still produce in those next 3 years, or do you think that Matt Olson is going to do better?
Matt Olson's going to do better.
He probably will.
That's where their mindset is. It's not because of what you did then. It's what you're gonna do later. That's where that's where my mindset is.
You're 100% correct. But I'm also a guy that, like, if I was the GM, I would reward the players that helped me get that ring.
You see where the Giants are with rewarding World Series players.
I get it. And
We're
one thing
freaking still.
One thing I struggle with as a fan in baseball is coming to the realization that there's no such thing as loyalty in pro sports.
Oh, absolutely.
It's a business.
I try not to tell myself that because we got people like Brandon Crawford and Brandon Belton, like I love them to death. But in
They're
their mind,
over
I'm
the
like,
hill.
Man, they gotta go. They're
over
they
the
gotta go.
hill.
Yes, you know what I mean, and like I get that. But like I struggle with that. So like I have to like pull myself away and be like, I get it. Like you as a because when you think of like a sports owner, you're running a business, right?
Yeah.
You're running a business, and you have to make decisions for your business that puts it in the best position to succeed. And Matt Olson puts the Braves in a better position to succeed long term than Freddie Freeman does. However,
especially the money that they're
left
trying to give.
Freddie Freeman in a Dodgers jersey.
That's the only thing I'm mad at. Put him in a Brewers jersey, I'm not mad.
Anywhere, literally anywhere.
But that's where I'm going with the Freddie Freeman take is like the money that Freddie Freeman wanted. Yes, he deserved, but at the same time, they're scared because of what we talked about last episode with Albert Pujols with the Angels. Like, we're going to invest in someone that's not going to give us the same thing that he did in St. Louis. Bro, Matt Olson was always that guy in athletics. He's a younger player. He's a better defender. And he's a lefty. So, majority of the time, he's going to favor every game.
He's also a lefty that hits lefties better than Freddie Freeman does.
Yeah.
So, Freddie Freeman, although at this time is probably a better player, investment-wise, the money that he wanted isn't something that they wanted to give him for the long term. Whereas they knew that if I gave Freddie Freeman money to a younger player that I know can produce, that's really what it was. It's a business. I just don't like the fact that he became a fucking Dodger. That's the only reason why I'm mad. He's a Dodger, bro, and the rich get richer in the West Coast. But fuck the Dodgers. Fuck everyone that's watching this that's a Dodger fan, by the way. So we went first base, right? And I skipped a position because it all starts when a pitcher throws the ball to a catcher. Where's your catcher at? What position? I mean, maybe. Let me see.
I feel like we're unanimous on this.
No, we're not. We're not. I know this for a fact. Y'all two are. You two are. I'm not unanimous. I know this for a fact. I know this.
Me and Fred were unanimous.
I think y'all were.
No.
I went Salvador Perez.
And that's not who I went. He went Salvador Perez.
I went Salvador Perez. I feel like he's the best catcher defensively and all around in the game today.
I went with Romuto.
What? So we're not unanimous?
No.
So if I'm not with Salvador and I'm not Romuto, who do you think I went with? Who's
Who
left?
are you with? Who did
Yasmani. I went with Randall, bro.
Yeah.
I went with him, man. I don't know. I
feel like you follow up with switch hitters too much.
Hey, I was literally about to bring that up. Like, I'm in love with switch hitters right now. Like, this man, doesn't matter what pitcher it is, he's gonna freaking. And he used to be a Dodger, by the way. So.
Yasmani used to be around the block on a few teams. Yeah. So.
He's not playing. He's not playing very well right now, but that was my catcher.
Neither is Romuto really, but
Salvador Perez is the staple. Like during this decade or this era, it was him and Buster. So you cannot disrespect Salvador at all. Watched him live. We talked about fields, Mario. Kensu Royals field, one of the best that I've seen.
It's gorgeous.
It's gorgeous. Live. I even wore a freaking Kansas City Royals hat. How disrespectful I was.
I could never do that.
Listen. This is
what I mean.
This is puppy love
Never
time.
do that.
You're wearing a
You're wearing
freaking
a
Mariners
Seattle
hat right
Mariners
now.
hat.
Yeah, but like we beat him in the World Series, and I'm not gonna wear the hat of a loser like that.
Oh, that's a different story to let you know that I was there in 2014 when we beat them and Panda caught the
That's
last.
fair.
I'm not even gonna bring that up. So we got our
That's
catcher,
fair.
we got both our pitchers, we got the first base
Put this
that
up.
really got us
No, leave it on
going.
the door. Leave it on the door.
Who is our second baseman, Mario? Who's your second baseman?
Y'all ain't gonna like my decision because I've made some changes based off of the current season right now. And this guy doesn't get the respect he deserves, first of all, and he's probably my favorite second baseman right now, Jazz Chisholm out of Miami.
I like him. I'm not
Jazz
gonna.
Chisholm's
I didn't pick him,
nasty.
but I like that. I like that
So
pick.
Jazz, for me,
Like
on MLB
you
The Show,
you talk about bringing fun back to baseball.
yeah.
Jazz Chisholm, that dude doing it, bro.
Yes, yes.
Jazz Chisholm, when he did that Euro step in the home run, on the home run, bro.
I like it. I'm not mad at that pick.
My son wants to say hi.
Hey. You like Jazz
So-
Chisholm too?
Yeah. Go
I,
on.
on MLB The Show, I absolutely love Jazz Chisholm. But I went with Ozzy Albies.
It's a good pick. I didn't go there. I was a homer on mine.
Of course you were.
I went with Marcus Simeon. I went with if we're gonna talk about this year, yes. But I went with last year's like outstanding year he had. Like Marcus Simeon went crazy.
I'm actually surprised by Mario's pick.
That shit is nasty, bro.
Well,
I think who was your initial pick? Because you didn't pick him last time.
My initial
he
pick,
went
I
with the
went
Chrome
Ozzy
Zone
Albies.
from San Diego.
Oh yeah,
Chrome
yeah,
Zone?
yeah.
He went with Chrome Zone. He definitely
Yeah,
went
I
with
was
Chromeworth.
I love me some Jake Cronenworth, right? I will tell you the truth. I love him. I do. But Jazz Chisholm's that dude.
He is. He definitely is. I'm not gonna argue any of y'all. Chrome Zone, I would have. I don't like.
Yeah.
So we're already done with our pitchers. We already got our right side of the field, infield. Let's talk about shortstop. So I really hope that we're unanimous on this. And if we're not, I'm really gonna stop this video.
I know me and Mario.
I've changed.
Oh, how do you delete this?
Hold on. Let me explain.
Mario, start now.
I'm trying to go off of people that are currently playing right now. Is what I was trying to do. Okay. That's why
fair.
I've
That's
changed.
fair. That's
If
fair.
he's playing, I get we're all picking Tatis. I get that. Okay? But I've been torn between three guys. I'm trying to go off of like this season alone right now. Okay? And I've been torn between Tim Anderson, Xander Bogaerts, and Jeremy Pena, the rookie out of Houston. Because they've all been on fire. All right? Look, I get it. Tatis undisputedly is the best shortstop right now. But he's out another 2 more months.
Yeah.
Okay? And what's the best availability, Fred?
Availability.
And he ain't available right now. All right?
That's why I'm mad, because I'm like, damn.
I'm
right.
probably picking Tim Anderson right now. Because Tim Anderson is on a tear. Dude's on a tear in Chicago. I'm going to say. I love him.
I
I
hate
love
you
Tim
right
Anderson,
now.
man.
You know that? Because now you're making sense.
You also could have went with your boy,
Who? Brandon Crawford?
Dave. No,
Brandon Crawford's playing like hot buns.
Wander Franco.
Oh, yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey, that man he's not even a man. He can't even buy freaking beer right now.
I know Fred. I know Fred loves him some switch hitters though.
Yeah.
I love me some.
Look, there's something about that 350 batting average that Tim Anderson got that I really like though.
That's
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Bro, where are you going? Where are you going, Kyle?
I went with probably the least defensive shortstop. I went with Tatis. like he has great defensive work, but to me at times he seems lazy and relies too much on his
On talent.
talent.
I'm gonna cry because I'm changing minds now as we speak because of what Mario said.
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna cry because of the player that I'm gonna pick. Go ahead, keep explaining, Kyle. My bad.
You gonna pick Trey
Now,
Turner?
if you choose Trey Turner, I'm gonna be really upset.
Go pick Trey Turner.
But if so, off that, if we went with people that are playing right now, I'm going Warner Franco. The future of the Rays, I hate to say it, but that man is disgusting.
Hey, is it too early to go back to catcher and flip to Adley Rutschman, or what are we doing here?
Go ahead, because right now I'm emotional because I know who I'm picking because I liked him when he was a National and he's a Dodger.
Oh, you going Trey?
I'm going Trey. Trey is a beast.
Pick, though.
It's a like, and what's funny is like, man, I don't know. Listen, my Dodger friends are gonna literally light me up for this. Like, Trey Turner is so nasty, bro. When I seen him come over from the Nationals, I was so fucking pissed.
You were so hurt.
I'm hurt. I'm hurt because you changed it. It was Fernando Tatis, and then you said current and right now. And I said, you know what? He's actually right. Let me go through my list of shortstops. Tim Anderson's a good one, but I don't think he's better than Trey Turner. I don't even think Tim Anderson is better than Bogarts. Like, he's debatable. He's debatable with Bo Bichette for me. Like
for me, it was hard for me.
Javier Baez, like
when he's not playing the first 3 months of the season. I'm trying to go off like this season right now, the best that I can.
Like J.P. Crawford too. Like there's so many shortstops, but for me, I know for a fact, knowing that I'm a Giants fan and knowing that I have to fear this guy every time he's at the plate. Trey Turner is that guy, and he's fast. That man,
Trey Turner's extremely fast.
I hate that I had to pick a damn Dodger at shortstop right now. Let's change the subject.
That my whole entire roster does not have a single Dodger on it.
This is your fault, though, Mario. This is your fault. Third base. Go ahead, Mario. Let's change the subject.
I changed my third baseman.
You changed everything. Now, while you're changing this is probably going to change me too.
I changed my third baseman, and I'm going down your route of your love for switch hitters, and I'm picking Jose Ramirez out of Cleveland. The dude's a beast.
That's a good one.
And he's
going crazy right now.
And getting better defensively.
He's going crazy right now. Bro, on MLB The Show, they got him at 99 right now. He is going crazy.
Jose Ramirez goes off every year.
Where are you going?
I'm going with the guy
Dever.
That's hitting 337 currently. I'm going Rafael Devers.
Of course, Homer. He's a really good hitter, though. I'll give you that. I'm a big fan of Devers too.
I almost went Machado.
No, he killed us for sure though.
He's been killing everybody this year.
Explain. Besides being a Red Sox fan, explain why you picked Devers.
Because let's see.
The baby-faced assassin.
This man is 25 years old, right? So he's got an extremely bright future, and he's only getting better. He's tearing the baseball off the covers the last few years. Like, it's absolutely insane. He's only got 9 home runs this year, but he's already got 56 hits and 24 RBIs. So, roughly a little less than half of his hits are RBIs. Like, he's got a huge future ahead of him, and I'm thankful that I'm a Red Sox fan, but I don't know how long we're gonna keep him and Bogarts. Like, it's gonna be really tough.
It's gonna be a crazy offseason for sure.
Yes, but the reason why I went with him is because one, I'm a Red Sox fan, and two, he's playing absolutely fantastic this year.
So I stayed with mine because someone wanted to change. Right? I went Nolan. Like Arenado for me was always my favorite, and this goes back to Colorado with him and Trevor Story. Shout out to the Red
Yeah.
Sox. That side of the field, like it was a wrap. Like you could not get that ball there. Arenado is really good at contacting on both sides. Don't matter what the pitcher is. Power wise, he's only good on one side, but just knowing that he's a contact hitter for both is good for me. And he was always a good glove. Like he was good at the hot corner. Nolan, like I hated to see my team go against him, and I wished he was an AL player, but he ended up on the Cardinals, another good prestigious franchise. So that was my third base. So we went pitchers, we went infield. Now we're going to the outfield. Let's go left field this time. I went right field last episode. We're going to go to the left. Now, I really feel that our three players that we picked, I think that we mixed them in different sections of the field. Because my left field might be your center field, might be Kyle's right field.
I was
who's your
torn
left field?
on my left fielder based off of this season alone. Between a person who is a dedicated left fielder or somebody who plays at a position as a right fielder who can also play left field. Because Kyle's boy in Kansas City, Andrew Benintendi, has been on fire for the year.
I'm not going to even deny that.
With somebody at a position to put in left field, and I'm putting Juan Soto there. Juan Soto is my guy. Juan Soto is nasty. Probably easily one of the top 3 hitters in the game today.
Yep.
You can plug him, Vladimir Guerrero, Tatis, 1, 2, 3, whichever, and I'm cool with whichever, and Trout, whatever you want to do. But I went Juan Soto. The dude's been nasty every year.
I got him. I got Juan Soto at right field, so we're
That's
there.
fine.
We got him. We got him in the field. So who you got, Kyle?
Wait.
First of all, do you have Juan Soto?
I do.
Where's he at?
In left.
Okay, so y'all both got him at left field. Okay, so my left field. Who did I have? He was injured during his World Series take. I'm taking Ronald Acuna at left field. So I already imagine where your right field's at. Do you have Ronald Acuna in your outfield?
You ain't ready for who my right fielder is. I don't think y'all have the same right fielder.
Okay, so we're gonna go left field, center, right. So left field, you guys got Juan Soto. I already told you that that's my right fielder, so I don't even have to explain my right field. My left fielder is Ronald Acuna. So let's go center field. Mario, go ahead.
Are we all unanimous on this one with Michael Nelson Trout? Is that
We better be.
Michael Nelson? Are we all unanimous on that one?
We better be.
Yeah, I'm on the Trout train too. Greatest player of our generation currently.
I was gonna say he's the best baseball player that we know right now as we grow up.
Yeah.
Like
I just hope he can stay healthy this year because the Angels are doing something if he can.
Bro, there's so many times I see. I don't watch Angel games. I watch highlights and like on social media they'll be like back-to-back homers, Rendon and Trout, and they're like back-to-back homers, freaking Trout and Shohei. Like that should be crazy.
Taylor that they got is actually showing out too.
What's the other player? Brandon Marsh.
Yeah,
he's a good player too. They have a squad. They do.
Taylor's killing it too, man.
So, we're unanimous at center. I already told you my right fielder. We already know your left. Who fills up the rest of your roster at right field? Because Juan Soto naturally was a right fielder for me. So, who you got?
None of y'all are prepared.
No. Stop. You're last. Go ahead, Kyle.
Okay. All right.
Kyle, go ahead.
I went with Acuna.
Okay, he's in your outfield too. So we're good.
Yeah, he just got called back up. Hopefully he can stay healthy for the long run. I went with Acuna. As much as it pains me not to have Benintendi in my outfield, uh,
I can survive.
this year he's doing fantastic. The last few years he was not doing the best, so I couldn't really choose him. I should have put him in left, but I went with Acuna.
Oh man. So drum roll, please. Mario, who'd you pick?
I gotta get y'all a pillow because y'all stay sleeping on this man and y'all don't even
It's
mention
not-
this man.
It's not sleeping. So if you pick him, just know that we have to pick one player out of everyone. So,
Look, so check this out. I am one of the biggest. This isn't who I went with, but I'm one of the biggest Bryce Harper fanboys on the planet. But that's not who I picked. That's not who I picked. I went to your neck of the woods in New York, and I picked Aaron Judge. Y'all stay sleeping on that man. 307 batting average, 14 home runs on the year. He's from Stockton. He's a California kid right there. He's a Giants fan.
Of course,
I-
307. Man either hits a home run or he strikes out. In that
And
little
he's
league
not- and he-
ballpark, it's
And he
fucking
has
New York.
he has a better arm and glove than Acuna does.
Hey, listen, I'm not arguing it as long as he becomes a Giant at the end of the season. That's all I care about.
Hey, y'all sleeping on that man, Judge.
I'm never sleeping on him. But
But once he leaves the Yankees and produces in another ballpark consistently, I'll give him that. I'll give him the respect.
hey, he's a lefty,
You still
ain't
gotta
he?
play the other half of the season at other teams' ballparks.
Hey,
Doesn't matter.
Mario, he's a lefty, ain't he? He swings
He's a
left.
righty.
Oh no, never
He's
mind.
a right.
Kyle, you want to know what? Out of his 14 home runs, 8 of them are away. He's batting 303 outside of New York.
Hey,
But he
I don't
plays in a
care.
little league ballpark.
Yeah,
That's
the
it.
Yankees
I'm just
ballpark.
I'm telling you his away splits.
It,
His away splits alone, he's still batting 303 with 8 home runs. 8 of his 14 home runs have been away.
but how many strikeouts?
Oh.
He's like,
Oh,
ah.
I think he's either striking out or hitting a home run for the most part.
But still, though, he still is batting above 300.
But how many strikeouts?
Oh,
Let's get to the.
bro. Let's see.
I love it. I love this content right now.
I don't even know right now. Won't even show me.
I'm not gonna look it up. I want y'all to look it up.
I got you.
He's got 41 strikeouts.
41, and we're just a month in.
Hey, but his boy Seiya
Suzuki.
but Fred's boy Seiya Suzuki got 43.
Chill. Hey, Seiya Suzuki is not Aaron Judge though. What the hell? Leave my boy alone.
Hey,
He's not on that same pedestal.
over there. I'm just saying, bro.
Bro, all right, let's talk about Aaron Judge, right? You picked him because he's great. Okay, I'll give you that because he's got a great arm. I will not hold that against him.
And he's got a great bat.
2017, right?
Oh, here we
We're
go.
gonna go back. 2017. The man hit what? 52 home runs. That was his rookie season, technically. Yeah. Man struck out 208 times. 200
That's crazy because
out of 542
last
at
I
bats.
checked,
He had
last I checked, 2017 was 5 years ago, and he's gotten a lot better since then.
barely.
Fairly a good point though.
Okay, last year we'll go off recent, right? Last year he had 39 home runs. Guess how many strikeouts he had?
How
At
many?
550 at bats for the whole year. He had 158 strikeouts. That's only 50 less than 4 years earlier. Yeah, he's still getting a little bit better, but he's still striking out at the same rate pretty much.
Yeah, but he was still batting 287 with 40-something home runs or 39 home
Right.
runs. Look, man, you got to give a little to get a little. If that man's hitting that with 98 RBIs, I'll take the strikeouts. I'll
But
take the strikeouts.
are you taking those strikeouts if you had Acuna at right field?
Facts.
I
Let's
just
find
want
out.
to play devil's advocate. Find out. I'm
Let's
asking
find
these
out.
questions to make this a little bit of a spicier debate because
Damn,
look,
I was gonna say 2021, but I forgot he was injured halfway through the season.
Hey man, you can't hurt you. He
sheesh.
tore his ACL. Come
Oh,
on.
all
Now.
right. I mean, so to his last full season, the season prior to, he only played 46 games.
At 100.
In 2020, he played 46 games. All right, no. 2021, let's see how many he played. Where's he at? How many games he played in 2021? I'll take
86.
Judge strikeouts over Ronald not even being there.
I don't know.
All right, yeah. Now y'all don't want to talk no more.
I don't know.
All right.
Who's y'all? I'm not y'all.
But
I'm.
also, like we said, we're trying to bring the swag back in MLB, right? He's part of that movement. Aaron Judge, yeah, he can get noticed by all of the people in the world.
Yeah.
But that man,
Swag. Bringing swag back to MLB is a very distant second to the most important thing, which is winning. And I ain't gonna win if the dude ain't gonna be there for less than half the games.
they won a World Series last year without him.
Yeah, because they had without him. Thank you.
You take Aaron Judge off the Yankees, they're still winning.
What you're telling me is he wasn't important enough that they needed him to win a World Series.
You take Aaron Judge off the Yankees, they're still winning.
They're not winning shit
Yes.
with or without.
No,
Fuck
they're
the
not. They
Yankees.
ain't winning
Yes,
that damn thing.
Yes, they are. They're still winning games. Whether or not they win in the postseason, that's proven in the past since they ain't won since 09. They fall apart in the postseason, and you know that.
Right field, man. Aaron
I'll
Judge.
take that all day.
I'm not hating as long as he's a Giant at the end of this season.
I'll
I'm
take
not
Judge
hating
all
that.
day. You telling me I'd rather take a guy that's going to have that many strikeouts and still hit those home runs and have those RBIs over a guy that has less than a full season over 2
So
years.
that's fair enough because you literally hit on the head. Like Fred, what's the best ability?
You know?
It's a
You're
best
not wrong.
ability. So if I could get less of a player that stays consistent on the field, then yeah, I'll take that.
But
too.
Acuna's
So,
available now.
For how long, though?
we don't
Until he
know.
tears his other ACL.
For
I
how
don't
long?
fucking
Exactly.
know.
For how long? Like, will he hold up?
Which, God forbid it happens, but I don't
Obviously,
want
hasn't
that.
played a full season yet. The hype is there. When he's there, he's amazing. But how often has he been there?
I think
You know?
I think you have a very good point though. I really do. Aaron Judge, especially when he broke into the majors, he was the stature, like he was that guy. And like I said, you brought up the rumor of him coming to the Giants. I'm all for it. You say he's from
Hey, man, that's
209
been all over
Stockton.
Bleacher Report, man.
Let's go. Bring him. But while we're talking about that, what is the rumor? What is it? What's the trade? And then I see him saying this is. He's about to bring up a point, but I want to talk about this real quick, Mario. What is the rumor that you hear about Judge being a Giant?
So he's coming. What the word on the street is he's having the contract dispute issues with the Yankees. He's made it known that he's wanted to stay a Yankee. However, they seem to be lowballing him. They're way too far apart on the numbers. He's the way he's playing right now. He's going to be a $300 million a year player, a 10-year, $300 million a year player. And the Yankees, for some reason, they don't feel like spending the money for the first time ever. Like if you're going to spend money as a Yankee, I would be giving it to Judge. I wouldn't be giving it to people like Cole because of obvious reasons. You know what I mean? But he's from Stockton, grew up a Giants fan. That's kind of the hot thing right now. You see a lot of former players in all sports liking to go back to their hometown team that they used to cheer for. You know what I mean?
That's news to me. I never knew that Aaron Judge was from Stockton.
Bleacher Report, man. It came out yesterday or the day before, something like that. One of those two.
What other takes that y'all have that y'all know that's gonna happen? Because for me, like I said, I'm praying because, like I said, I want our prospect back. I really want what's his name from the Pittsburgh Pirates.
Oh, Brian Reynolds.
Brian Reynolds. I need him back. We
as
need
a
a
Giant fan-
dynamic outfielder, and then he's a switch hitter. So
As a Giants fan, I'm very curious if they're going to be buyers or sellers at the deadline. They were buyers last year when they went for
Chris Bryant.
Chris Bryant. You know what I mean? Like I wish they would have kept Gossman because imagine if they kept Gossman and then got Rodon.
Yeah.
And the way Goss was in pitching, he's in the Cy Young talks for the AL right now. You know what I mean? Like, you would have had Logan Webb. You would have had one of the top 3 or 4 pitching rotations in the major leagues. You know. So I'm interested to see what happens. The deadline is always last year. The deadline was crazy. The year before, it's always nice to see when I'm a big fan of chaos. You know what I mean? So like I always like to see people scrambling at the deadline, the trade deadline. July 31st is usually like a holiday in my mind. You know what I mean? So it'll be interesting to see who's buyers, who's sellers, who's standing pat, and so on and so forth. I'm sure the Dodgers are going to try and be buyers like they always are. You know, apparently they can never have too many assets in their eyes. You know,
You can't as an owner. You can't. You can't.
I'm curious to see what San Diego does. They always need bullpen help. Their bullpen has been atrocious for the past 2 years. You know.
Hey, so as baseball fans, right? We all know about like everything else outside of the actual game, and we've talked. And what I want to know experiences before I cut this loose. We talked on our Facebook Messenger about experiences. You talked about Mario at Coors, and I told you that I've been to the Louisville Slugger Factory, and I'm about to go to Cooperstown. What are baseball experiences for y'all? Because for me, going to Louisville, like I said, I picked up bats for Evan Longoria, Ronald Acuna, and Vlad Jr. Like these, literally bats that they tell you not to touch, but I went and touched it. Grab that. I'm like, oh shit, I got because they're telling you that these bats were made and they're about to be delivered. 9 bats for each player, and I've seen it. Like each player that they had Trey Mancini up there. They had all these other batters, and it's like these are going literally to them to play, and that was a great experience. Like I said, I have a souvenir bat like that was made. Now I'm about to go to the Cooperstown Hall of Fame game, and I never looked it up, but you did. I'm gonna look it up again. But there's a lot of players that you showed. I'm like, man, I'm about to actually be there to see these kids. And then I told you that I wanted to go to Walmart real quick and get a bucket of baseballs to get this autograph. Where is, as a fanboy, what is some of the stuff that you experienced? Because I went to the Royals, and I went to the Giants, of course, and the A's. But I haven't been to a lot of stadiums like y'all did. So give me some baseball experiences. You're muted.
Muted.
You're
You're
muted.
muted.
Shit, my bad. Sorry, trying to beat my son. My bad, dog. But anyways, I was fortunate enough when I was in Virginia Beach. I was able to go to the Nationals games a lot. I got tickets to opening day when the Braves had played them many years ago, and then I had my dad came out to visit, and I got I met a guy who used to do the this restaurant used to do the catering for the away teams, and we got to talking. He was a Giants fan. He said, "Hey, come back tomorrow. I'll have something for you." So I came back, and he gave me a ball that was a foul ball that was hit by Pablo Sandoval that was licensed, which was super dope. I got the inaugural cups from the National Stadium had opened, which was cool. I was at the Memorial Day game a few years back when Bryce Harper and Hunter Strickland fought. We did honor guard for that. I was able to get a BP ball that was hit by Bryce Harper, which is like my prized possession. I'll probably get buried with that ball. And I was able to, try on the Giants World Series ring that somebody had, which was super dope from 2014. That was one of the coolest things. That bad boy was like that thick, bro. It was like wearing a damn rock on your hand. That thing was sick. That was a few times where I got a chance to like really, as a person who loves baseball, experience things like that.
What about you, Kyle? Because I have another topic after this.
For me, really, the only one that stands out is me going down to the Texas Rangers game and sitting in the stadium watching the Red Sox back in 20.
Were you at the new stadium or the old?
It was
stadium?
the old one.
Okay,
And
that's religious right there.
Seeing a bunch of like big name players, like Tim Wakefield started that game. David Ortiz. Actually, no, Josh Beckett started that game. Actually, seeing David Ortiz, that game went into extras, and Nelson Cruz actually walked it off. And that was when Vladimir Guerrero was with the Rangers too. So like, that was probably one of my favorite all-time memories of actually watching baseball in general. And going to like minor league stadiums is always fun too. It's minor league stadiums. It's always fantastic.
And it's
That
funny
Jacksonville
because
Stadium's lit.
I've never been to one yet.
Go.
I'm going to Buffalo, and then I just found out that the Mets AAA is in Syracuse, which is an hour away. So I'm about to do. I'm doing both.
Like
It's a very college baseball type atmosphere.
it's yeah, and the tickets
it's
are
live.
super cheap.
It's so cool though.
I've been to Memphis, the Redbirds, which is the AAA affiliate for the Cardinals. I've been to Norfolk Tides, which is the affiliate for Baltimore, and then the Jumbo Shrimp, which is the Rays, I do believe, if I'm not mistaken. And all three stadiums are absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, I can't wait, and I love that you brought that up because that's my last topic before I close. The fields, the stadium. We talking about like Mario brought up, like it's the cathedral of like bro. Every freaking field that you go to baseball is unique. It's not like football where it's still a circular stadium. You know what I mean? Like there's no authenticity, no uniqueness to the fields like baseball. Baseball has stuff like you have the slide at the Brewers, you have the Coke bottle slide at the Giants, you have the art just showing at the Cardinals Stadium.
In St. Louis, that's
You
beautiful.
have you have so much artwork and architectural like uniqueness. Like I don't know how to explain it, but I want y'all to talk about some of the fields y'all want to. And before I go to Mario, you're mute again. Uh,
No, I do it on purpose because my son's out here making
okay,
noise.
okay.
Because
I just seen the mute sign. So
No, I'm here. I'm
Talk-
listening.
talk to me about some of the fields you've been to because you talked about Coors Field, and I'm so like crazy about that because when I go on MLB The Show or watch a live game, I look at these fields like, man, I wish I was there live. So talk to me about these.
There's nothing, in my opinion, like a baseball field in the MLB. Like football, basketball, they don't compare to what a baseball field is because I feel
I
like a
agree.
baseball fields are way more intimate. I've been to the Giant Stadium, Dodger Stadium, Angel Stadium, Coors, Seattle, Nationals, Baltimore, New York. I think that's it for now.
That's
But
that's a
I've been
lot for
fortunate
it to being.
Yeah,
it.
I've been fortunate.
Right?
Well, my goal, I want to go. I want to see every stadium. That's like a bucket list thing, is to go see every stadium. And it just depends on what you like. What's nice is they cater a lot of these stadiums around the area to like what's like big in the area. Like if you go to Denver and Coors, which I think is a beautiful stadium, like you go outside, go across the street, and like on a Friday night game that ends at 11 o'clock, people are out there. They got bars right across the street. People are just bar hopping, walking in the streets, partying, getting trashed. It's great. It's a fun atmosphere to be in. Baltimore's like that a lot on the outside of it as well. To me, minus me being a Giants fan, Oracle Park, I think Baltimore is the best stadium in all of baseball that I've been to, at least. Like they don't have any of the extra BS that you see at the Giant Stadium or what have you. You're there for baseball, and like it's gorgeous. It's very throwback.
Focus.
It's a very intimate feel. And when you say cathedral of baseball, Baltimore's it. It's beautiful. Baltimore is probably my favorite one. I'm also a big fan of brickwork too, so I like the brickwork that they got all around the stadium.
Oh, okay, makes sense.
Yeah, it's gorgeous, man. It's everything you need. I love it.
What about you, Kyle?
So I've been to two. I've been to the Ranger Stadium in Fort Worth. That one, back when it was still had the opening in the middle of it, was fantastic. I thought it was really beautiful. It had a couple extra like games and stuff that took away from baseball, but I didn't mind it. But the best field I've been to is Busch Stadium in St. Louis.
St. Louis,
See,
yeah.
It's gorgeous. Seeing the arch over the Mississippi, it's just I can't explain it. I want to go to Fenway just to say I've been.
I'd love to go to Finland.
I'm telling you,
It'll
this
come.
is this is my thing. Like everyone cries when you hear Fort Drum in the Army. Like, oh, we're going to Fort Drum. Listen, I got Toronto Raptors. I got the Toronto Blue Jays. I got Syracuse College. I got the Buffalo Bills. I already checked that off. I went to a Bills game in the snow, and I watched the Bills Mafia go crazy.
You see him go to the table?
No, I didn't. But
Damn.
we came late. But I seen them. It was Atlanta versus Buffalo. I came in there with a Niner jersey, but I was smart. My Niner jersey was a current player for the Bills, so they didn't fuck with me like that. All my Atlanta fans that I came with was getting snowballed the whole day. Oh my god, they were throwing snowballs at them all day. So Buffalo, I already checked off, but we're talking about the Mets, we're talking about the Yankees, we're talking about the Pittsburgh Pirates, Steelers, and then we're gonna talk about Boston. These are things around my area that I need to go. Like, I'm only here for 2 more years after this. This is my first year coming around the summertime. That's 1 year. I need to go to watch a Raptor game. I need to watch a Blue Jays. I'm going to watch that AAA Bison and the affiliate for the Mets in Syracuse. I need to watch that. But Fenway Park is one of those that you have to do. I will not die until I go to a Fenway Park game. I don't care about the Yankees and Mets. The Green Monster, if I get tickets, it's gonna be sitting at the Green Monster. I have to. So those are this is the crazy part. Is like when you talk about getting football tickets or you get basketball tickets, you don't care where you're gonna sit. But when you do baseball, you know that you're either gonna sit where they're known for, like the Coke bottle or the Green Monster or the big screen in Cleveland. Like, you know the spots you're gonna go to, and that's what's so unique about what we talk
I'm
about.
bougie. I always go dugout tickets. I'm bougie.
You bougie.
I got to.
So for me,
I got to.
if and when I go to the Red Sox Stadium, I think there's 2 spots. I'm either gonna go up on the Green Monster, or I'm going to the right field and
the short right field.
I'm signing Pesky's pole.
Yeah, I get that.
Put my name on there too.
You going with me? So I don't know. Like,
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right.
Well, shit. Let me go.
You going too?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
you going too, dog?
We're gonna plan this after this episode because
We're taking the kids and we're going.
Yes, because we're gonna cut it off right now, but we're gonna plan this for sure. Because if you're going to Boston, I'm gonna be at Boston. God damn. So, thank you guys. Thanks for another beautiful episode of baseball. I'm looking forward to another talk. We'll do another episode again. This is probably this is our 3rd episode of baseball. Listen, I can talk baseball, especially during baseball season. We're gonna come back to baseball again. Kyle, Mario, it's a pleasure. I love the content. We're gonna talk again. But thank y'all for joining Subtle Flex Podcast for another one. This one's called Welcome to the Big Leagues. And like, comment, and subscribe.
How do I flex?